first roared into the sky, it defined air superiority. Now, decades later, the USAF has unleashed something even more jaw-dropping, the Super F-22. This isn't just a tweaked model, it's a leap into the future. Infrared tracking, drone command systems, and cyber-hardened controls turn a legend into a near-invincible force, visceral and impossible to ignore. The Raptor isn't retiring, it's coming back with a vengeance. This upgrade is less an evolution and more a revelation. The Super F-22 blends stealth with electronic intelligence, raw power with AI-assisted reflexes, and endurance with lethal precision. It's built to dominate in a world where fifth-generation dominance is already being challenged. And when the first upgraded Raptors break formation, the aerial battlefield's going to look entirely different. Why the upgrade matters? The F-22 was born in the Cold War, matured over decades, and then quietly stepped out of production. But the threats didn't retire, they evolved. Fifth-generation stealth competitors have emerged, sensor and missile systems are sharper than ever, and digital warfare is changing how fights are fought. The Super F-22 isn't about catch-up, it's about leapfrogging ahead. Engineers focused on battlefield survivability, cockpits that think with you, and systems that blind the enemy while you strike. Upgraded radars, expanded sensor coverage, and hardened networks ensure the Raptor isn't just seen, it sees. The upgrades keep it relevant, lethal, and very much the centerpiece of American air dominance at a time when few thought it still could be. What we're seeing isn't an add-on, it's a reboot. The ability to command drone wingmen, detect heat signatures from any angle, and resist cyber intrusions redefines what a frontline fighter can do. The upgrade means this bird isn't winging into obsolescence, it's gearing up for its fiercest chapter yet. Design upgrades. At first glance, the Super F-22 looks familiar, but look closer and listen deeper, and you'll see how it's been transformed under the surface. Redesigned infrared sensors now peer ahead, behind, and to the sides, alerting the pilot to threats before the radar even ticks. The stealth skin has been re-engineered to absorb and scatter thermal and radar energy more effectively, making this Raptor harder to spot than ever before. Inside, the Super F-22 is a rolling command center. It integrates electronic warfare, navigation, and sensor systems like never before. The pilot's displays now wrap around them with intuitive overlays that anticipate threats, suggest maneuvers, and manage countermeasures all in real time. It's still the pilot flying the jet, but they've never been more powerful. Under the shell, everything is wired for resilience. Jammed signals, denied feeds, and cyber attempts now bounce off upgraded software and redundant networks. The Super F-22 takes everything we thought we knew about air dominance and pushes it into uncharted territory. Yes, it still carries the Raptor's legendary internal missile bays, keeping its stealth profile razor-sharp, but that's just the beginning. Inside those bays now sit not only precision-guided missiles, but also compact drone units capable of launching mid-mission. Imagine firing a long-range missile and then seamlessly guiding it to its target using a drone launched from the same aircraft. This isn't just firepower, it's battlefield chess played at supersonic speed. The drone integration changes the game entirely. The Super F-22 can control multiple loyal wingman drones that scout ahead, feed back real-time targeting data, jam enemy sensors, and even conduct strikes of their own. The pilot effectively becomes an airborne commander, directing a coordinated assault without ever breaking stealth. This means the Raptor is no longer just a lone predator, it's the leader of an invisible aerial wolfpack, ready to strike from angles enemies never see coming. What makes this so dangerous is the way it blends raw force with strategic control. In the past, a fighter's advantage came from speed, agility, and weapons range. Now, with the Super F-22's drone command capabilities, the fight can happen on multiple fronts at once. Targets can be overwhelmed by simultaneous attacks, their defenses spread thin, and their options evaporating before they even realize they've been engaged. And through it all, the Super F-22 remains unseen, unchallenged, and untouchable. It's not just dropping bombs, it's dictating the pace, shaping the battlefield, and forcing enemies to fight on its terms. In the high-stakes arena of modern aerial warfare, that level of control isn't just an advantage, it's the ultimate weapon. Strategic impact beyond just a fighter. The Super F-22 isn't just a weapons platform, it's a strategy tool. Its enhancements make it perfect for missions over contested skies, where stealth, awareness, and control matter more than raw speed. Commanders can now plan air operations with a true airborne command node, without needing a separate AWACS or drone nearby. That presence shifts everything. Fleets under threat get cover from above. Enemy radars fear phantom contact. Entire mission sets can unfold from the Super F-22's wings. This is force projection redefined. Where once the F-22 was an apex fighter, the Super F-22 is now the apex force enabler. It's one twisted weapon, but also a brain inside the fight. The future and legacy, the Super F-22 isn't just a fighter jet, it's the bridge between two eras of air dominance. While the U.S. develops its ambitious sixth-generation NGAD program, the Super Raptor holds the front line. Armed with technologies that feel like they were stolen from the future, it shows that stealth is no longer just about hiding from radar, it's about merging invisibility with unmatched sensor reach. It proves that speed alone isn't enough unless it's paired with AI-driven autonomy. And it reminds the world that surviving the next battlefield will mean defeating cyber threats as easily as missiles. By upgrading the already legendary F-22, the U.S. Air Force has created more than just a stopgap. It's built a blueprint for every fighter to come. The lessons baked into this aircraft will ripple through decades of design, influencing how the world thinks about air combat. From its adaptive flight controls to its drone command capabilities, America isn't slowing down, it's getting faster. Its return is a message written in titanium and stealth coating. Great air platforms never fade. They adapt, evolve, and redefine the fight. Where other jets get retired, the Super F-22 has been reborn as something far more dangerous than before, and as long as it flies, it ensures that the U.S. keeps its air dominance unchallenged in any theater, under any conditions. For decades to come, the Super Raptor will slice through the skies, silent, lethal, and unstoppable, until the day a worthy successor takes its place. But make no mistake, until that day comes, every enemy pilot who sees it on their radar will know they have seconds left to act, if they're lucky. The Super F-22 marks a turning point in modern air combat. It's no longer just a fighter, it's an airborne command center, a stealth predator, and a force multiplier all in one. Every upgrade pushes it further ahead of the competition, ensuring it can handle threats that haven't even entered service yet. This isn't the end of the Raptor story, it's the start of its second chapter. With sharper senses, unmatched precision, and the ability to control an entire fleet of unmanned allies, the Super F-22 shows that dominance in the air is about adaptability and foresight. It's built not just for today's conflicts, but for the battles of the next generation, setting a new benchmark for what a combat aircraft can be. In the years ahead, this aircraft will continue to shape strategies, influence designs, and keep adversaries guessing. If this glimpse into the future of air power caught your attention, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the most exciting chapters in this story are still to come.